In this video, we'll be breaking down a mixed weapon exchange between a katana and a saber. Levi Fontaine on the left wields a katana, and False Edge Hema's Josh Dale on the right wields the saber. Let's get into the breakdown. Josh presents his sword to entice Levi to take his blade so that he can slice off and hit with a cut. Levi recognizes the bait and decides to play into it because he has his own plan in mind. Levi takes Josh's blade while pushing his sword forward, then immediately brings his sword to a hanging guard while dropping low to stop Josh's cut. This drop low while raising to a hanging guard was very smart. By moving to a hanging guard and dropping low, it not only voids his lower targets, but also completely covers his high targets. This ensures that if Josh feints a cut and goes low, he will still be covered, and it loads him up for a devastating attack. Levi then sprints off his front foot while throwing a descending cut to the left. However, Josh keeps good measure and barely escapes the cut. But it's too late. Levi has already stolen the momentum and mutates his cut to a thrust and runs Josh down for the kill. Now let's cover some of the impressive choices that Levi made that won him this exchange. First, he decided to play into his opponent's bait. This can be wise because it makes your opponent more predictable and eliminates the guessing game. Second was his choice to drop low after triggering Josh's cut. He didn't make the usual play that most would, which would have been a normal retreat with a parry and repost. A retreat to parry and repost could be successful, but it risks losing the initiative and would have given it to Josh, which would have left Levi reacting to Josh, which is unfavorable against a fighter so skilled in feints. So instead, he hops forward and drops low, closing the distance while staying protected, and more importantly, keeping the initiative and forcing Josh to become the one reacting. Josh realizes his plan is failing, so he retreats back fast as possible. A wise move, but Levi is smart and decided not to lunge from this low state, but instead sprinted forward while cutting. If he had lunged, he would have ended up short and had a hard time getting the follow-up attack. So instead, he sprints forward while cutting. This cut also clears a path forward for him to continue safely. Now what's really impressive is when the cut fails, he does not overswing past his target like most people do, but he stops perfectly with his tip-on line and continues forward with the thrust. All in all, I'm very impressed with the crisp technique and wise choices from Levi against such a skilled opponent as Josh. This shows how we can use predictability to our advantage, and how difficult being unpredictable can be. Now we have to ask, did Levi really know what Josh's plan was and just decided to play into it and exploit it? Or was he just doing proper kenjutsu techniques and continuously moving forward? Or was he just simply going off the moment?